Tonight on 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, John Richardson, Richard Iowati, Dan Tiernan, Catherine Ryan, John Kern, Susie Dent, Rachel Riley, and your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, a show all about letters, numbers and conundrums. OK, let's meet tonight's players. First up, it's team captain John Richardson. How to describe John Richardson? He's the kind of guy who irons his receipts, takes his own cereal on holiday and washes out his condoms.
Condom. No point buying two if you're going to wash it out, is there?
And John's teammate, Dan Tiernan. Dan Tiernan, finally an answer to the question, what would it look like if Adrian Child's parents were brother and sister? Up against them this evening, it's guest team captain Richard Iowati.
Yay!
Richard often does voiceover, and he recently did the voice of a nerdy robot. In fact, he's still doing it.
How dare you?
And joining Richard tonight's Catherine Ryan. As a 40-year-old woman, Catherine worries she's invisible to high-powered TV bosses. But Catherine's not invisible, and I'll tell her that just as soon as she gets here. Just as soon as she gets here. Trying to do everything more like Sean Connery. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Did you get anything nice?
Nope. I have two babies under 2. You know, what are my kids gonna get me? Like, no, I didn't get anything nice.
You know you've got a husband.
Yep. But, well, my husband and I went to a hotel in London to escape our children, and I slept while I was there, and then I went back. And we didn't even bang, so I'm not gonna be pregnant again this year.
I had a very similar night on my 20th birthday.
Richard, what have you been up to since we last saw you?
Well, you're kind to feign interest. I've been working on a reissue of a playwright called Harold Hughes, H-R-A-U-L-D. But a lot of people don't know he was a poet, Harold Hughes, and I've got one of his poems here. It's a serious work. He's a dramatist. And I'm just very excited to be bringing this to the public's attention. I mean, I'll call it the public, whoever you are. And just get the word out, Harold Hughes. This one's called The Breakdown. Have you broken down? I have broken down.
He does voices.
Where did the event take place? It took place near my home. Was the breakdown sudden, or were there warnings? No one warned me. Was anyone else involved? No one else is involved. Would you like to stay where you are until we arrive? I would like to be home. We are quite busy. Are you OK to wait? I have time, but I'm not OK. What kind of model is your car? I am not in a car. You do realise this is the AA? I know who you are. We help people who have broken down. I have broken down. People who have broken down in their cars? And what about those who haven't? So...
Yeah. OK. We haven't got time for that long a poem. Dan, first time on the show. How did you do at school? Did you do well?
This is my experience at school. It was like that sort of thing. I went to like a specialist school. You can tell. It was called the University of Salford. But I went to like a specialist school for kids with dyspraxia or dyslexia called Hume Hall. Any Hume Hallers in, by any chance? Give me a... When I was 11, I had to go for, like, an interview there to see if I was appropriate, and I was nervous about it, but as they took one look at me, they were like, boom, yes. That is perfect. Get in here now. Here's your helmet. But it's a good school. It was a good school. We had our own dance troupe.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were called Neurodiversity.
I'm slightly worried you haven't stabbed a bit of paper with a pen.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's bothering me so far. There you go. Dan.
Yes.
Don't ask him another one. I'm fucking terrified here. I wonder if we have got time for another poem.
Richard, have you got a mascot?
Yes. Show business is tough. We know this. It's hard to remember the joy you used to have. For me to recall that's important. So I very kindly, the art department, helped me remember the kind of passion and the love I had for the show in previous incarnations. And just also to remember the kind of journey I've been on. So this is a previous show, and I just look at that guy and go, wow, can I get back to that kind of enthusiasm? And here, again, look how much I've changed. It's just... because it's not just about having fun, it's about growth. And also here, I just got to get back to this guy. It's just, in a way, if you can be your own hero, that's not bad.
It's an extraordinary collection of outfits.
Thank you.
It's colours I've not seen anywhere else.
Yes, some of them you can find in lichen, or lichen, some people call it lichen. I call it lichen.
Catherine, have you got a mascot?
Yes.
Wow, I was right in the middle of a sentence. This is not even a lie. When I speak to my wife, I have to say comma.
Catherine, have you got a mascot?
Did you want to finish
Full
what you're saying about
stop,
lichen?
full stop.
Yes, Jimmy. I don't know if you've noticed, but over the years I have reluctantly taken measures to fight against the effects of aging.
Stop it.
But now that I've had my 40th birthday, I feel like now's the time for me to lean into the eccentric older woman that I'm destined to become. And so my mascot is me, my new persona, Kathy Coots. And so that's me now. I'm rebranding. And you've all got similar hairstyles if you feel like putting them on. You don't have to. I brought enough wigs for everyone. You see, everyone looks more liberated already.
I feel liberated.
We just look like a council on a very bad sci-fi show.
Kathy Cootstra, you know, she likes to take her bra off. She really likes to let loose.
You're sitting in the front 3 rows, you're in the splash zone.
The Council of Xenar 4 forbids this.
They haven't moved.
I hear what you're saying, Jimmy, and it doesn't bother me anymore.
Right.
Kathy Cootstra, she's given up. Kathy Coots is down for a good time.
It's minor Tennessee Williams, but it's good.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's Tennessee Williams. I've met Catherine's mum, and this is it. Kathy Coots, everyone.
Why did John just become a Bee Gee?
Do you feel good about yourself, John? Do you feel liberated? Do you want to drink?
I feel alive!
Dan, have you got a mascot?
Yeah, Jimmy, I can't count or read. So, this is quite scary for me, I won't lie. What I thought was to sort of calm me down and feel like this isn't that scary, this is fucking nothing, as I bought the thing that I'm most terrified of in the world here. I got some beans. Here. So, basically, you know at school that kid who always had beans on his shirt? That was me, right?
No one's surprised, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you should be surprised, because I've never eaten beans in my life. Because I look like I like beans, right? We're on the same page.
You do?
I mean, not only do I look like I like beans, I look like all I eat is beans. First time I ever seen a bean, right? I was 5, right? I was playing with my sister. Mum opens the fridge and half a can of beans falls on her head, right? And I thought her head had exploded. And I thought every beans were in your head. Maybe that's why I can't eat them, because they're what's in me. So...
I have another poem.
John, have you got a mascot?
It's rare to be the everyman. I've never been in this situation before where I'm the relatable one. It's very odd for me.
Oh, John Cairns is coming up. How the fuck's he going to out-weird that?
I've never found wigs very funny.
I've invented a sort of new holiday. I call it Christmas. Christmas. It's Christmas with an ish. Yeah. So here we've got a classic Christmas tree. And I'm going to whip the top off there. Whee! There we go. We all feel better already, don't we? And it's got a little plug here, right next to my water.
Oh.
Who doesn't
A
feel
genuine
happier?
wahey from the audience.
You've got to have an angel on your Christmas tree, haven't you? Because it's not Christmas, you can pick who you like. So I've gone with a little Jimmy Carr angel. Little Jimmy angel there. And
that's adorable.
I picked you because I wanted to know what you'd look like with a tree up your arse. And because you're Christmas, not Christmas, so you've got snacks on your tree. So what I've done is I've put little vegan falafels. So if you get hungry, you just help yourself off the tree. All right. Oh, there's no moisture in it.
I got you, John.
They're so fucking dry. The gag was that I'll eat it and it's dry, but my God, it's dry.
I was also dry before I discovered porn star martini.
So, if you need a drink, in the base of the Christmas tree, that's veg nog, that.
Veg nog?
Yeah.
What is veg nog?
It's eggnog without the egg.
Well, what's it got in it, then?
Don't ask.
Did you make that yourself?
Over time.
OK. And over in Dictionary Corner, it's John Kearns. Great to have you back on the show. Welcome back.
It's been 6 years since I've been on the show. Wow. Over 2,000 days now. 6 long, cold years. The phone ain't ringing for 2,000 days. Gets in your head. You can't help but take it personally, Jimmy. It's around year 5 that you think, did I do something wrong? You do something I swore I'd never do. You watch it back. Was I too funny? No, that wasn't the problem. Sat here watching today's show. That I've really thought, wow. For 6 years they've thought, nah, he's too weird. People won't get his stuff. But I must say, today, Jimmy, I feel very at home.
Who cares, everyone? And with John, of course, it's Susie Dent. Leading lexicographer Susie Dent has been working with Amazon to develop the Alexa vocabulary. It's been slow going, though, because Alexa keeps going into sleep mode. Susie, pardon my French, what is the origin of the F word?
Oh, the story is that during the Great Plague, the population had been wiped out, and so the monarch said to all fertile couples, go forth, hang F-U-C-K on your door. You're fornicating under command of the king. You are not to be disturbed. It is literally fucking nonsense. It's a lovely story. This is my countdown moment. It goes back to the Latin pugnare, meaning to fight, because all the first references in the dictionary are to hitting. So there was a man who lived in the 14th century who was unfortunately called Roger Fuckbeggar.
Roger what, sorry?
Fuckbeggar. We think he just went around hitting homeless people. So he was just very violent.
Well, it could have been worse, given the name.
So, anyway, it's a much darker history than fornicating under command of the king, but...
OK. And in charge of the numbers, it's Rachel Riley. Rachel, you were recently awarded an MB. Congratulations.
Thank
you. It's a big deal. It's a big, big deal. Now, looking round at us here, who do you think is the most likely to receive an honour from the king?
Tough one. I was going to suggest the person who's written, 15-odd books and has guarded the dictionary for 30 years. I think the problem is, if Susie were made a dame, then she'd be Lady Dent, and she would sound like a vagina.
Oh, like you've got leggings on too tight, or I could see your Lady Dent. OK, the prize the teams will be competing for tonight is this, the Countdown Irish Dancing Shoes. Time for the first game. John, Dan, you get the first pick of the letters.
Vowel, please.
Thanks, Dan.
You're welcome. Vowel.
You.
Vowel!
A.
Consonant, please.
T.
Consonant, please.
R.
Vowel.
O.
Vowel. Consonant. Oh, is it too late?
Yeah,
do you
take
want
it,
twist,
go on.
stick or twist?
All right, we'll fucking check it.
Take it. Take the I.
Consonant.
Well, P and M.
Cool.
While you're getting on with that, I'm gonna go online, check out OnlyFans. And your time starts now.
Oh, shit.
That was lovely. It's nice to know what I could achieve with a bit of effort.
How many letters, John?
6.
How'd you do?
I got 3.
Richard, how many?
5.
Catherine?
6.
Dan, you're 3.
I got rat.
Rat.
Or tar.
Richard, you're 5.
Purim.
What, sorry?
Purim.
The Jewish holiday.
Susie?
Sorry, I was miles away. What was that?
You've only got one job.
I know. It's capital P, that is the problem.
I think that's the least of our worries at this stage.
I'm sorry.
And John, you're 6.
Impart.
Catherine, what's your word?
It's atrium.
Great work. Well, 6 points for both teams. Susie, John, could they have done any better?
Yeah, 6 was the best we could do.
OK, on to our first numbers round. Richard, Catherine, your turn to choose the numbers.
Okay, Kathy, what would Kathy do?
God damn it, Catherine. Just pick the numbers.
Too big Rachel and the rest small?
Sure, Kath. Here we go. Your 4 little ones are 3, 9, 7, and 2, and the big ones 50 and 100, and the target 540.
Yes!
Your time starts now.
Oh no, that's wrong.
So the target was 514. Richard, did you get it?
No.
Kathy, did you get it?
Oh.
John, did you get it?
518.
Dan?
Well, no, I didn't. And then I thought I got it then, but I didn't.
I've got it now, if that counts.
Go on. Well, yeah, I think that would count if you get it now. What do you got?
100 times 3
Yes, 100 times 3, 300.
minus 50
250,
plus 7
257.
times 2.
Well done.
OK, so 10 points for John.
I've also now got it.
How did you do it?
Exactly the same way.
OK, Richard and Catherine have 6 points. John and Dan are on 16.
Okay, a bit more enthusiasm, please, Richard.
A vowel. Consonant.
T.
A vowel.
A.
Sorry if I'm being aggressive. Another vowel, please. Thank you.
I.
A consonant.
S.
Consonant.
H.
A vowel.
These
A.
are really good.
Thank you for your support. And then 2 more consonants, just to speed it up.
And then N and...
An N.
R.
OK, and your time starts now. Can I just check? Did everyone else see that? OK. Richard, how many?
A 6, yeah.
John, how many?
I'm going to...
Fuck
OK.
Wow. I knew there were...
How many, John?
8. I have an 8, Jimmy.
Richard, you're 6?
Trains.
Trains.
They exist.
John, what's your word?
By the way, thank you for respecting my personal space.
I'm so aware I'm going bald from the back. I don't know if I've been influenced by what's happening, Jimmy, because I thought that was a lovely shanty, but I thought what I'm getting here was a little bit shantier.
Shantier? Susie, do you want to break his heart?
Yeah, it's not there as an adjective, John.
Son of a gun. That's right. That's right. Trains. Right, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, the girls from The Shining.
I don't know, I've just felt like it was bean time.
Susie, John, could they have done any better?
I'm going to leave it to the genius of Susie Dent to give you a sweet 9.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's a bit obscure. Ratones, and they're extracts of the roots of a South American shrub.
John Cairns, I don't know if the audience have noticed, but he's wearing one of those John Richardson wigs you can buy. If you lean forward there, John, you can see they've modelled it on... That's the John Richardson wig.
Well, if Jimmy leaned forward, you can see what hair used to be on his back.
Well, this should be good. Right, it's now time for Catherine and Dan to go head-to-head in the numbers round. Dan, you're to pick the numbers.
One big, and then I guess that means the rest small.
We have 3, 10, 2, 8, 1.
Oh, wait,
25.
8, 2, 1.
And the target.
25.
I mean.
OK, your 30 seconds starts now.
176. She's old.
Fuck me, fucking life. I'm sorry, John.
You don't have to apologise to me.
I don't know how to do that.
Choose. Come on, channel
So
Kathy.
100,
Kathy knows. Kathy knows her 25 times table.
I need to get to 70 fucking 6. 16.
Still do it with 8.
16. Oh, fucking hell.
And your second 30 seconds starts. Reset the clock. They need a little bit more time on this. Come on, go. OK.
He's helped her.
He's fucking helped her.
That is a god... You're a liar. You're a goddamn liar, sir.
Dan, do you want some more time?
Yeah, could I get a bib whilst I'm here? Because I'm sort of dribbling. Right, I don't think I'm going to get there, even if we have an hour.
I think one of the bigger problems you've got is that piece of paper that you just tried to eat is the one I wrote the answer on.
Is it honest? Wait, what?
Have the beans.
OK. Catherine, did you get it?
I did eventually get it.
You did eventually get it. OK, Dan, did you get it?
No, but they cheated.
You shut up and eat your beans.
I feel like this is the furthest we've ever been from the real countdown. No, thank you.
But if you do one, I got to say you got to go in there and get the spoon, because that's going in there.
Yeah, we've not met before, but that's not really my thing.
Catherine, how did you do it?
Yes. All I knew
Yes.
is that 25 times 7 was 175.
And how
So
did
then
you
I
make
thought,
your 7?
10 minus 3.
Yes.
And then times 25 is 175. Luckily, there's a 1.
There is.
And I added that.
Smashed it.
Well done.
10 points to Catherine. OK, so John and Dan have 16 points. Richard and Catherine are in the lead with 22 points. All right, time now to go across to Victory Corner for a bit of sanity. John, what have you got for us?
Thank you, Jimmy. The great thing about technology is that you can be in 2 places at the same time. When I was asked to do this show, I checked the diary, and I was busy. My part-time job on the side, Susie, is that I'm an auctioneer. But with the help of this VR headset, I can leave Countdown for a second and go straight to the auction house. OK, hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? OK, hello there, good afternoon. Never mind where I am. Never mind where I am! OK, let's get on with this thing. First lot here, what do we have? OK, it's a phone case signed by Mother Teresa. Do I hear? Do I hear 70? Do I hear 70? Do I hear 70, 80? I'm not sure. 110, 110, 120, 130, 120, 130, 130, 130, do I hear 100? Do I hear a Sell to the top there. OK, let's go to the next item. What have we got? We've got a door. A door that was lent against by Vernon Kay. circa 2000 when he was around presenting T4. Do I hear 15 in the room? Do I hear 15 in the room? Do I hear 15 in the room? The best 20. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Do I have 30? I have 30 on the phones. I have got 30 on the phone. Do I have anything on the phone? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, 40. 40, do I hear 50? 50, thank you very much. Do I have a better on 50? Do I have a better? Sold! 50, thank you so much, sir. You have a lot of money, my brother. Right, let's wrap this up. The last item on the bill is a full England strip that was worn by David Beckham in the World Cup in 1998. It is a sock short because the previous owner one night ran out of toilet roll and kitchen roll. So do I hear £100,000 in the room? Thank you so much, £100,000 in the room. Thank you. Do I hear anything on 100? Thank you very much, sir. 100, 200. Is there anything on 300? Going once, going twice. Shout to the prick in the middle. Thank you very much, sir. Well, that's the end of the auction. Thank you very much. Jimmy, you really got to come down. It's a lot of fun down there.
John Cairns, everyone. If you've been affected by any of the issues raised in tonight's show, please do get in touch. OK, here is your teaser. The words are go on, shit. And the clue is, does that feel better? That's go on, shit. Does that feel better? See, some of our guests on the show can barely read and write, so it's time to improve their spelling. John, Catherine, join me in the centre for the countdown, Spelling Bee. OK, so this is the countdown Spelling Bee. During the break, you were both fitted with electric shock pads. Every time you make a mistake, you will get an electric shock equivalent to a bee sting.
What?
Do you understand what's going to happen here?
Yeah, you're a prick.
All right, we're going to check they're working. Catherine, I'll test yours first.
You're a fucker. He does this gag every time. It's going to be me, isn't it, you little scam? It fucking says Jimmy Zapp's on the auto cue. You can't even... You can't even make it up.
I think I'm just used to, like, Botox and everything. It just, there's like
You're pressing it.
There's like a tingle. I like it.
You can't piss in these trousers and get away with it.
Catherine, you're up first. Nice, easy one to start with. Your word is gobbledygook. Spell gobbledygook. I'll use it in a sentence if you'd like.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm covered in gobbledygook.
G-O-B-B-L-E-D-I-P. Ah, yeah, I love that.
I can tell you it's actually spelled G-O-B-B-L-E-D-Y-G-O-O-K.
I got it wrong. Shock me again. Yeah, it's nice.
OK, John, easy one for you to start with.
Ah, son of a bitch.
It's where, spell where.
Yeah. I'm doing QI next. W. E.
No. W-H.
I feel like the next time I get electrocuted, my right leg is going to really kick out as far as...
OK, Catherine, your word is pterodactyl.
Okay. P-T-E-R-O-D-A-C-T-Y-L-E.
Oh, there's no E on the end.
Well,
but
I like
doesn't
getting shocked. Yeah.
There was no E on the end, but otherwise you did very well.
Oh, thanks.
You just should have stopped. All right, John, your word is gonorrhea.
G-O-N-O-R-R H E I wondered if that was right. No, I like it as well. I like it.
Do you want to... Do you want to have another go at gonorrhea?
No, just zap me, mate. I like it. I like it. I fucking got A levels.
Go on, have another go at gonorrhea.
No.
Come on, gonorrhea.
Double R. Did you zap me at O?
Yeah, so...
E.
It's like a horse that can count.
What did I say? H?
Yeah, H. Yeah.
Yeah. O. E.
Yeah.
A.
Correct. Well, John's the winner. 5 points to your team. All right, back to your seats.
After you,
I
Jimmy.
have that for the rest of the show. Thank you.
Yes, you may.
This is the icing on Kathy Coots' evening cake.
OK, time for our next letters game. Richard, Catherine, your turn to choose.
Consonant. Thank you. M. And a vowel.
E.
E. And a vowel, please.
I.
Oh, great. And also a consonant. It's...
Y.
Yeah, OK. And a consonant.
N.
OK. And a consonant.
G.
Oh, wow. OK. And also maybe a vowel. Why not?
A.
Oh. And... Oh. Consonant, I think.
T.
Shut up. And then a vowel, please.
And last one for you, Richard. O.
Oh.
OK, and your time starts now. John, how many?
6.
Ooh. Dan? 5. Excellent, Richard.
Risky 7.
Ooh. Catherine?
6.
Dan, you're 5.
Goatee.
That's also what Hitler called his pet goat.
Susie, is goatee in there?
Yeah, it's an adjective, yes, and to be goatee.
John, you're 6.
Toying.
Catherine, you're 6.
Well, mine was also toying, but I also have taming.
You're risky 7, Richard.
Well, there are 2. So one is meeting.
Not there.
OK, wow, that was so quick. What about moting?
Yeah. Moting as in building a moat.
As in, I'm on a moat and I'm just enjoying myself. Moting.
Moting is in. To
Shut
surround
your face, mate. Shut your face. That's right.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
Right.
To surround with a moat.
John, Susie, could they have done any better?
7 was the best, actually.
Wow.
7 points for Richard.
That's right.
OK, time to go once again to Dictionary Corner. John, what have you got for us?
Thank you, Jimmy. If I may, I'd like to pay respects to my neighbour, Deborah, who passed away now. Dead Deborah, Dedra, as I call her. She died of natural causes, of course, Susie. Her last message to me was, I'm in an electrical storm holding my trumpet. Is it all right if I point it up? And I replied, yes, lol, and I've regretted it ever since. If I'm honest with you, Jimmy, she never got over the death of her husband. George, 5'3", Cypriot, Gemini. He passed away, and part of her culture is that you bury someone with cash. So she put 500 quid in his breast pocket. A year later, well, she was going through a rough time. So they had to go and, you know, dig him up. They cracked open the coffin. It was 20 quid short. He was wearing a new hat. No one could explain it. But her last dying wish... Her last dying wish.
Not the last one.
She had a lot of dying wishes. But the last one I listened to. She said she'd love to have her ashes in an egg timer. So I thought, do you know what? She's always wanted to be on the show. And you're looking good, girl. You're looking good. And this is perfectly 30 seconds. So the next time we play a round of countdown, I thought I'd use this so she could be involved, you know? I mean, it might not be exactly 30 seconds. There might be a minute or two out, but in great respects of Deborah, your time to rest in peace starts now.
And... Oh.
OK, and your 30 seconds starts now. Great, and that's, 50% off. Richard, how many?
6.
6. Catherine?
Invisible. INVUSABO. And that's an 8. Women over 40 like me, we become invisible. Rachel, get up. You are a pretty girl, but fuck's sake.
I'm going to say none.
That was bad.
Dan, how many?
I have got a word that encapsulates...
How many?
7, so fuck you. And I actually wasn't finished there.
7.
This encapsulates not only the city we're in, my city, Manchester, but also the gay community.
Huge. OK, John, how many?
A 7 that doesn't do any of that.
So, Richard, you're 6.
Brains.
And Dan, you're 7.
Rainbows.
Just need a W.
Yeah, that's...
Traditionally, yeah.
Someone fucking get me a W then.
John, you're 7.
Various.
Yeah, very good.
Well done.
John, Susie, could they have done any better?
No, 7 was what we got. Susie also got saviour.
What, sorry?
Saviour.
Saviour.
What, sorry?
Saviour, brother.
Oh, saviour.
Saviour. Saviour.
As in, save your breath.
Real saviour breath. OK, so John and Dan have 28 points. Richard and Catherine are just ahead with 29. OK, right, fingers on buzzers. Here's today's crucial countdown conundrum.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Readings. Why isn't it?
Is it readings?
No.
What, Oh. No, it's not.
Restart the clock.
Someone's at the door.
Yes, Catherine Ryan.
It is garnished.
Let's have a look. It's garnished. So the final scores are John and Dan have 28 points. Richard and Catherine are the winners with 39.
Yeah!
Congratulations, you're now the proud owners of these, the Countdown Irish Dancing Shoes. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studios, and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.